Good morning and welcome back to the Bluayado channel. Today is Wednesday, February 21st, 2025, and it's Declaration Day. We got some highlights today. We're going to look at Max Group B, KURV, Defiance has a new one, which is this one, MST, weekly distributions on individual stocks. So this is a weekly distribution on MSTR, which is MicroStrategy. You guys know I love MicroStrategy because I love Misty. So they did a weekly on MST, which is brand new from Defiance, and this is their first payment. This stock's literally just started, I think, the beginning of May, so they already made a payment. So there we go. So this is going to be coverage, two times leverage coverage on MicroStrategy. And I get into what's new. So it pays weekly. It's about $20 stock. So $20, and the first payment is 33.50. So that's pretty good for a $20 stock to pay out weekly. And the fact that it came out at only $20. A lot of the weekly ones that came out from Roundhill started out at $50, and they paid about $30 when they first came out too. So this stock is starting way lower at 20 something dollars, and it's paying 33 cents per week so far for the first payment, which is pretty good. And then MSTR is obviously doing well because Bitcoin is doing well. So Bitcoin is up, MSTR is up, and this brand new weekly, I'm feeling very good about it. So 33 cents, I think, is a good payment for the first payment, which it didn't even do. It's brand new security. So there you go. So first up, MSTR. This came out yesterday, so this is going to be on the same schedule as KURV. It's going to announce on Tuesdays and pay on Thursday. So this is going to pay on 5/22 tomorrow, and it was announced yesterday. So MST from Defiance weekly coverage on MicroStrategy is a Thursday payer and a Tuesday declaration date. So there you go. 0.3350 per share on a 20 something dollar stock. Let me just see what price it is just to make sure. I bought it last week Friday, and it was $21 or $22, something like that. I only got 10, so I don't have a big position in this. It's brand new. So MST is going, I think I picked the wrong one. Yeah, that's Misty. Sorry. MST is long income on MSCR EFs ETF. So yeah, it's $22. It's a $22 stock, and it's paying 33 cents. It's gonna be paid tomorrow. And then while we're here, let's look at the main security, MicroStrategy. The new name is Strategy, but it still has the M in it. So we'll start with MicroStrategy. And MicroStrategy is up, which is good. Um, even yeah, it's still up. It was saying down for a second, but yeah, it's up. MicroStrategy is up, and while we're at it, let's check Bitcoin because that's totally related to MicroStrategy. So yeah, Bitcoin is up. Bitcoin is doing awesome. 106. I think Bitcoin could hit 120 for sure. What's the highest it went up to? 109. I'm definitely thinking Bitcoin could hit 120,000 before the end of this year. Definitely a good bet. I do have Bitcoin. I don't have a whole Bitcoin, that's for sure. I have tiny percentages of Bitcoin, which with that is still doing really well because, I can't afford one Bitcoin for 106,000. And I definitely didn't hold the Bitcoin I had all the way up to 106,000 because, I took profits. I go in and out of this Bitcoin a lot. So there you go. Let's get back to the purpose. So MST, brand new one from Defiance, is paying 0.3350 per share, and that is paying tomorrow. Now let's go to another one that's paying tomorrow, which is KURV, which was also announced yesterday. So KURV is going to be all right. So KURV, this is week 3. We got one more week to go in May, but this is week 3, and this is again, this was announced yesterday, and it's gonna pay tomorrow, Thursday. So these are Tuesday announcements and pays on Thursdays here. So AAPY underlying security is Apple and is paying 0.250 per share, 25 cents. And then we have GOOP underlying security is Google and it's paying 0.350 per share. So I mean 35 cents, just put it that way. 35 cents for Google, um and 25 cents for Apple. And these are monthly, so you gotta wait a whole month for these payments here. This is not a weekly payer. This is a month. So that's it. KURV. So we did Defiance weekly, and we did KURV, which was yesterday. Let's get to today. Today we'll start with who came out first. Defiance. So Defiance. These are the let's bring it up. Let's make it bigger. These are announced today and going to be paid on Friday. And these are the index coverages for Defiance. So the first one up is QQQY, is NASDAQ coverage. And it's going to be 0.1927 per share. And that's a 38.86 distribution rate, which is pretty good. Next up, we have WDTE, which is coverage on the S&P 500, and that's 0.2040 per share, 20 cents, and you're getting a 31.11 distribution rate, also pretty good. Last up, we got IWMY. This is Russell coverage, and that's a 0.2456 per share. Nicely done. And that's a 51.88% distribution rate. Let's see what that security is going for, so we get a clear idea if you want to buy into this today. How much is it going for? So IWMY is going for IWMY, a $24 security. So yeah, it's not too bad to get a 51% distribution rate on a $24 security. Again, as you guys, if you watch my portfolio review, these are on deep discounts. These securities are normally around 30 bucks, so you're saving $6 as of right now. And these things pay out every week. So $24 is nice. That's all I got to say for that. $24 is really nice, to get 24 cents every week at a 51.88 distribution rate is doing really well. So there you go. That's Defiance. Next up, let's look at Roundhill. This is also coverage on the indexes. You can buy these today and get paid on Friday. So first up is S&P coverage, ticker XDTE, and that's 0.211589 per share. That's pretty good. Next up we have Roundhill. This is NASDAQ coverage. Ticker is QDTE, 0.172146 per share. That's kind of low, I think. And then last up, we got Russell coverage here, ticker RDTE, and that's 0.249420. This is in line. This is kind of almost what Defiance just paid. So yeah, they're doing about the same here. And then lastly, we have coverage on Bitcoin, like I said, I just showed you Bitcoin is going up. So this is payment is going up as well. Ticker is YBTC and it's paying 0.514716 per share, which is really nice. So that is so far. Let's recap here. We did Defiance New Weekly, which is MST. We did Curve on Apple and Google coverage. Those are going to pay on Thursdays. And then we did Defiance indexes. We did Roundhill indexes. And what are we waiting for, guys? We're waiting for Yield Max Group B. Today is Platy. Today, I think we're going to see a phenomenal payment. I was buying on Tuesday. I was buying on Monday. I bought some on Friday. I was sneaking up on this thing because I had a feeling that it was going to be extraordinary. And if you guys, I got to give credit to other people who I watch. So I watch Retire on Dividends, Raw, and I want to give him a shout out. He just reached 30,000 subscribers, and he takes the time to look trade by trade of all those trades that YieldMax does to figure out in advance, try to figure out in advance what YieldMax might pay out so you can get a little head start. Again, he doesn't tell you to buy anything because, he might not do it right. So you got to make your own judgment. But I was watching him and he foresaw that Platy might pay $15 or let's not might they might not pay that. But they made $15 per share within this time period that they're about to pay now. Of course they can't pay that out because as we know, one of the characteristics of Yield Max and one of the characteristics of Declaration Day is that you can still buy today. So even though it says $15, when they know people can buy today, of course you can't offer $15 because what if so much people buy? Where would the money come from? So they got to lower it. But even if they half it, you know what I'm saying? It's that's like 750. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the possibilities of what they might pay? $8, $9. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be crazy. It could be from $5 to $9 today. So let's all see this together and go into Yield Max with the potential of a $5 to $9 payment per share on a security, which can be phenomenal. I'm just excited. I'm really excited. So let's go to Yield Max. Oh my God, they did it in the same way again. I can't expand this. I got to put this in Excel, guys. Give me a second. 1 second. But yeah, the highlights again, they put Platy first. So I know Platy is going to be awesome because the names. This is the week for NVIDIA. This is NVIDIA is the highlight, but they put Platy first. So I know Platy is going to be great. But let's get ready together. Let's get ready together. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right, here we go. Let's go together. So let's go in order. We're not gonna get crazy. We're not gonna get crazy. We're gonna go in order. I'm hyped, but I'm not going to get crazy. So the first up is the Yield Max. This is Group B, guys. Yield Max. What is this? Yield Max Semiconductor Portfolio here. Ticket is CHPY Chippy, and that's 40 cents per share. This is a brand. I think this is the newest one. This is the newest weekly here. So these are weekly payers here from Yield Max. Again, you can buy any of these today and get paid on Friday. This is just declaration date, which is telling you how much they're going to pay, and you can still buy them today before the end of the market and get paid on Friday if that's what your brokerage does. If your brokerage takes a while to pay, then whatever day they pay, tomorrow, Monday, whatever it is. But most of my brokerage pay on Friday. So there you go. Except for E-Trade. E-Trade is gonna pay on Saturday. That's how they do it. They wait till they get all the money and then they put it in your account. They do not trickle in or pay you in advance. They don't do that. So that's it. Now, GPTY is the AI and tech portfolio weekly pair, and that's 0.29 cents. And that's a 35.07 distribution rate, which is, that's pretty good. Next up, we got LFGY, which is a crypto. Well, crypto's going up. Crypto and tech portfolio ETF, and that's 0.49 cents per share, and that's a 62.58% distribution rate. Nice. Next, we got the index coverages. So let's see the comparisons. Again, these stocks are way more than Roundhill and Defiance. So they're paying, it's better payment. I'm not gonna lie to you. These payments are way higher than what we just saw for Roundhill and Defiance for the index coverage. So NASDAQ coverage here, ticker QDTY, is paying 0.32 per share, and that's a 39.87% distribution rate, which is almost double what Defiance and Roundhill did. I think it was paying 17 cents. So yeah, there you go. Max is doing better on the indexes here. Then RDTY, which is Russell coverage, is paying 0.34 per share. That's a 39.29% distribution rate. SDTY, which is S&P 500 coverage, is paying 0.27 per share, and that's a 32.41% distribution rate. OT, which is this is pretty good. This is $6 stock right now. Six. OT is how much is this? OT is going how much? OT. La 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 la. OT is $6 stock. So $6 to get 10 cents per week. And while I'm here, let me just look at what QDTY was because that's a $40 stock. It's paying 32 cents. This costs way more than Defiance or so yeah, Roundhill too. Either one of those. So it's paying 32 cents, which is way above what those other two pay for their indexes here. So OT 10 cents per share, and that's an 81.50% distribution rate. YMAG. Oh my God, YMAG did awesome. YMAG is paying 26 cents. I don't own this. Why don't I? I need to buy some of this. I'll probably buy some of this today. I don't own this. I never bought into the Magnificent Seven. So, yeah, last week they paid 19 cents. This week they paid 26 cents. So, 26 cents per share is a 85.86% distribution rate. And then next up we have YMAX, which is everything, right? That's a weekly payment of 19 cents. So this 2 weeks of 19 cents is doing really well. And that's a 69.61% distribution rate on YMAX. I'm going to check the price of YMAG because it might be a good time to get into this. Again, that started out at $20, which I know we have significant NAV erosion. So voila, it's a $15 stock. It lost $5. Yeah, I mean, it might be worth buying. Might be worth buying it. I might get some today. At least 10. It's only $150. So yeah, I might get that today. Surprised. I never bought it before though. But yeah, I might get it today. So next up, we're going into the monthly pairs in Group B now. We finished with all the weeklies. So the first one up is Babu Underlying Security is Alibaba, and that's $1 per share. That's nice. And that's a 73.68% distribution rate. Next up, we got DIPS, which is the inverse of NVIDIA. If you think NVIDIA is going to go short, then you'll buy into this one. And that's a 0.35 per share payment. And it's a 50.23% distribution rate. Next up is Phoebe. Underlying security is Meta, which you know is Facebook, and that's a 0.64 per share payment, dividend payment, and that's a 50.97% distribution rate. So these are this is awesome. This is looking really good for this group B here. Next up, we have the gold miners ETF, GDXY. In times of crisis, market goes down. People do invest in gold, so 0.37 per share, and that's a 31.96% distribution rate. Jomo. Underlying security is JP Morgan, which JP Morgan is holding strong through this financial market. I didn't see the stock take that much of a hit at all. And that's a 0.39 distribution rate, 39 cents. And that's going to be a 30.74% distribution rate. Next up is Marrow, which is all right. Marrow's good. Marrow, the underlying security is Marathon, and this is paying a 1.97 per share, and that's 100.38% distribution rate. So here's our first 100 right here, 100% distribution from Yieldmax. This is where you can find these kind of wonderful distribution rates at Yieldmax, where they completely blow out any illusions you had before of something like a 12% or 15% or 20% where you thought before was awesome. Now you can get 100% distribution rate here with Marrow. While we're at it, let's just check out how much this is going for. I did just pick up 5 more of these, I think, on Monday. So Marrow is going for, how much is this going for? Where did I get that from? There you go. $25 stock here, and it's paying a dollar and change. Nice. So 25. So today, let's get tape right. So it went up 9 cents so far. It's only 7:36 in the morning. You guys have time to figure out what you're going to do when the market opens at 9:30. It's only 7:51, but this was updated at 7:36 in the morning. So 25.70 right now. Let's go back to the chart. 197, almost $2 on a 25, almost $26 stock, which is nice. So that's Marrow. Next we have Murney. Again, I sold out of this. This thing must be like $2 at this point. But Murney, underlying is Murdana. This was more of a stock to buy during COVID because everybody was fighting for this medication. But now I don't think the underlying company itself is doing well. So definitely the ETF is not doing well. So that's 12 cents per share, and that's a 60.88% distribution rate. Nvidia, which is the highlight, one of the highlights. This is the headliner for Group B. Nvidia is going for a wonderful 1.63, $1.63 per share, and that's a whopping 125.68% distribution rate, which is amazing. This is amazing. 125% distribution rate. And let me tell you, Nvidia has taken a beating. I picked up some more shares of this. Nvidia was pretty low. I have significant NAV erosion on this. I have about 900 and something shares on this. So me getting 163 is amazing. So this week is going to be pretty good for me. I'm not going to lie to you. So $1.63 per share on over 900 shares is going to be awesome. But also, Nvidia has picked up. The underlying security itself has gone up, and the ETF has gone up about $3 since last month. So I've been buying in between, to get this extra 25 shares. Before I had 900 shares last month, and now I have 925, I think. So it's gone up about $3. It was like $13 last month, and now it's like, I think it's 16. Let's see, it's $16 now. So it went up $3 per share for the ETF NVDY. And they cap these ETFs. So if it moved $3, that means that the underlying security had to move really, really well also. So there you go. So it's a 1676 right now, pre-market 7:54 in the morning, and you're getting $1.63 per share, which is pretty awesome. So that's it for Nvidia. It's looking really good. Next, what do we got next? Next up is Platy. Oh! I'm sorry, guys. I'm loud. It did make $7. This is awesome. This is awesome. I think this is the highest payment. This has to be the highest payment I ever saw in Yield Max for ETF. It's worth it though. It's worth it because consistently since this security came out at $50, it has not dropped under $50. This is the only one that has not experienced NAV erosion because the underlying security, Planeteer, is so awesome. So you got to own the underlying security, which I do, which is doing awesome. I think I bought this at 74 and now it's like 100 and change. So Planeteer is doing well. And for all those people who bought Planeteer before everybody else knew about it and got it for like $18, I didn't know about it then, but you guys are awesome. So Planeteer itself has had an explosion. And I got on the tail end of the explosion and still did well, at buying it at $74 and now it's 100 and change. But the ETF that came out at $50, let me just tell you, this thing has been up to, let's look. See, this is just 130.52% distribution rate here. I told you. I watched the guy who actually looks at the trades, and he said this ETF made $15 this month. I know they wasn't going to pay $15. I had a vision of between $5 to $9 per share. Again, because you can buy today, and if they paid you $15, where would they get the money from, right? Because the $15 was based on how much people held it as of Friday, I think, and that was 5 million people. And now today, I know people are gonna buy like crazy because who's gonna give up $7 per share? Literally tomorrow, whatever the price is for this Platy will have to go down by $7, which I'll probably buy more tomorrow for next month. But let's see what it costs right now. Let's just go and see. Platy is going for, I think it's $70. Platy is going for $70, and pre-market it's down 2 cents. Well, that's for whoever did that, right? So Platy is going for $70, and it's paying $7 per share. That means tomorrow the security will definitely be down to $63, which is a good buy because now my cost basis is like 62 because I had bought it when it was 50. I bought it when it first came out because I like buying new stuff. And then I bought some more when it was like 58. And then I bought some more one day, which it was still 70. So now my cost basis is all the way up to 62. So definitely I'll buy some more tomorrow when this thing loses $7. Definitely gonna buy some more tomorrow in anticipation of what might happen the week after. I mean the next month. So that's my strategy. I'm putting that out there. I'm gonna buy some tomorrow. Right now I have about 50 shares. So 50 shares times $7.04. Do the math on that. That's looking really good. That's me. Now, what does Planeteer look like? PLTR. Let's see. 125. It's doing pretty awesome. Let me tell you, it's doing pretty awesome. 52-week range, $20. 1 year ago, this security was $20 and it went all the way up to $133. Now, whoever bought it back when it was 20, you guys did a great job. I did not know about it when it was $20 because if I did, I would have bought it. But I didn't know. I didn't know about the security when it was $20, and it only took 1 year for it to go to $20 into 100, which is pretty awesome. So that's the numbers, guys. Decide your strategy. Me, I'm gonna buy Platy tomorrow. I'm not gonna buy any more today. $70 stock, but it's paying $7. So there you go. $7.04. Wow. 130.52% distribution rate. You can still buy this security today and get paid on Friday. The price today is not very much different from what I bought it yesterday, so it doesn't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could buy more today, depending on what it's going up, because I did pay almost that same price yesterday, but I think 50 is enough. I'd rather get some more after it loses the $7 in anticipation for next month. But yeah, $7 a share. Nvidia, 1.63 per share. The next 125.68%. What's the next one? That's 100. Marrow, 1.97 per share. 100% distribution. So we got three with 100% here. Marrow is the cheapest one. No, no, take it back. Nvidia is the cheapest one. Nvidia is a 16, almost $17 stock. Marrow is around $25 and Platy is $70. So you decide what you're gonna buy today and get your money on Friday. This is awesome. Even Phoebe's doing really well too. What else we got? Babo did well. 73.68%. How much is Babo going for? Babu. Awesome. $17. $17 to get $1. It's not too shabby. You know what? I don't think I have that many of these. Maybe I'll pick up some more. I only got like 20 of these things. It's paying $1. $1 for a $17 stock. Not too shabby. Um, yeah. So yeah, like see what strategies we do today. I might pick up Y Mag, which I said I didn't have before. So I might pick this up. Y Mag is 85.86% distribution rate. And I might pick up Babu, which is $17. Nvidia, am I gonna get any more of those? I don't know. I like Nvidia. If I could get to 1,000, that'd be awesome. Right now I'm only nine something, but I would like to get to 1,000. At 125% is awesome. So yeah, again, I could always just buy it tomorrow when it drops by 163 because I do hold it and I can wait. I can wait for a good price. I could also play this tomorrow too. I could pick up some more shares tomorrow. I think what I'm getting paid this week. What do I hold again? What I got? What I got? I got 925 now. Get 100 of Phoebe. Babo, yeah, I only have 25. Maybe I'll pick some more of this. A Play, I already got 50, so I probably won't buy any more of those. Marrow did really well, and I only got 30. Maybe I'll pick up some more of those. Wow. Yeah, like I said, I don't own Y Mag. I own Y Max. Oh man. Yeah, it's that new one. 33 cents. This is bad when you think 33 cents per week on a $20 stock looks bad. This is what happens when you get 125 and 130% distributions. Stuff like 33 cents doesn't look so hot, but this is pretty good for the first payment here. It's weekly, so 33 cents on a $20 stock, which is equivalent to these, These only are like same thing, 20 something dollars, and they pay 17, 19 cents. So yeah, 33 cents is really good. Um, then we got the last week coming up. Coney, I hope Coney does well. Ah man, let's see what happens. So yeah, well I'm gonna get these numbers in here in anticipation for payday on Friday and see what I made. These paid yesterday. These are Roundhill weekly individual stocks that paid yesterday. This is gonna pay tomorrow. And so far already, I made $122.80. But yeah, I can't wait to put these numbers in. It's gonna be awesome. Again, I still might buy something today, so I don't know. I might buy Babo and I might buy Wide Mag. Let's see. Let's see what happens when I start trading today. But yeah, that's it. That's the video. I'm gonna end it looking at the numbers for let's look at the numbers. I'm gonna end it with these numbers here. Nvidia 125% distribution, Pallady 130% distribution rate, Marrow 100% distribution rate, and this amazing $7.04 per share. That's the end note. Guys, have a great trading day. See you again on Payday Friday. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. This is the Bluayado channel. Happy trading.